the past. Today, the far left in this country tells our young people that marriage and children are obstacles, that it's irresponsible, even immoral because of climate change or some other reason, to encourage our young people to raise a family. They tell us that life itself is a burden, but we here at this march, we know that it's a lie. We know that life is a gift. We know that babies are precious because we know them and we love them and we see the way that they can transform our families. We know goods to our communities and to the United States of America itself. And we here know, that treating everyone with dignity isn't always easy. It's not always convenient, but it's the right thing to do. We know that the people telling our young men and women that discarding family and children is a form of liberation, we know that those people are telling a lie. And so, to our fellow Americans, we march in part to serve as a witness. To our fellow Americans, we say, you're never going to find great meaning in a cubicle or in front of a computer screen. But you will find great meaning if you dedicate yourself to the creation and sustenance of human life. Now, I must address an elephant in the room, and I've heard the guy over here talking about it. A fear that some of you have that not enough progress has been made, that not enough has happened in the political arena, that we're not going fast enough, that our politics have failed to answer the clarion call to life that this march represents and that all of us, I believe, hold in our hearts. And I want you to know that I hear you and that I understand. There will inevitably be debates within this movement. We love each other, but we're going to have open conversations about how best to use our political system to advance life, how prudential we must be in the cause of advancing human life. I think these are good, honest, and natural debates. And frankly, they're not just good for all of you, they help keep people like me honest, and that's an important thing. But I think all of us also have to remember that we are commanded to let not our hearts be troubled. Because I look at this crowd and I see young people for whom Dobbs is the only world they've ever known. And I see people with just a little bit more gray in their hair, who for 50 years toiled to live in a country where questions of life would be answered by we the people rather than tyrants in robes. All of us have heard their stories. They've heard of the movement betrayed, of taking one step forward, and then 2 steps back, and then 3 steps forward after that. They know stories of heartbreak and of triumph. Some of them I've known very personally from ballot issues that I fought very hard for, some of which have gone the right way, and some of which have gone the wrong way. And I remember friends of mine who spent their entire lives fighting for the unborn without ever seeing the victories that have accumulated in recent years. My friends, I'd ask you to look where the fight for life stood just 1 decade ago. And now, look where it stands today. We have made tremendous strides over the last year, and we're going to continue to make strides over the next 3 years to come. But I'm a realist. I know that there is still much road ahead to travel together. Take heart in how far we've come, but don't lose sight of why we march. And so long as you are out there marching for life, I hope you know that the Vice President of the United States will march with you. God bless you all, and thanks for having me.
to march with us today. Mr. Vice President, thank you for standing with the pro-life movement and for your inspiring remarks. On behalf of our marchers, congratulations again to you and the Second Lady on your baby on the way. Joining me now on stage are courageous pro-life leaders and members of the United States Congress. I'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank each one of them for standing with us today and for their crucial work protecting babies and supporting moms. We are joined today by Congressman Andy Harris from Maryland, close to a hometown congressman here where we stand. Congressman Michael Cloud from Texas. Congressman John McGuire from Virginia. Congresswoman Michelle Fischbach, Minnesota. Congressman William Timmons from South Carolina.